So welcome back to my YouTube channel, and come with me for my first ever solo trip. So I'm embarking on this solo trip by myself, and it's my first ever solo trip, and I'm looking forward to my stay. Yep, so yeah, come with me, let's explore. So the thing is, my flight is scheduled for 6:15 a.m. in the morning, and the most unfortunate part of that is that the airport that I'm using is not the one that is around where I stay. So I had to catch a bus all the way to the Manchester airport, which took like almost 2 hours. So at this particular point, I arrived at the Manchester airport. So the best thing about taking a bus instead of a train was that, okay, they all arrive at the airport, but because I was traveling at night, the train was past midnight. The train isn't as active, so I decided to take a bus, which fortunately had to drop me by the airport. Welcome to Manchester Airport. So that was kind of a plus, instead of me being dropped somewhere else and I have to look for a cab or another means to help me reach the airport. And yeah, the airport was, it looks deserted, yes, but when you go up where we have the check-in and the security and all that, it's kind of full. And I just realized some people look like they'd slept at the airport. That is what you get for booking very early morning flights. Yeah, so I had to travel all the way from my place, use a bus for like 2 hours to get to Manchester so that I can catch my 6:15 a.m. flight. So I arrived at the Manchester airport by around 3:10 a.m. in the morning, very early, but not so early because of how busy the airport is during the summer period. So yeah, it wasn't bad after all. Is that I didn't get a chance to sleep. I didn't want to risk sleeping and miss my bus, so I just had to stay up the entire time as I wait for my bus that was leaving at around 1:10 a.m. Yeah, so this is around 4 a.m. and I just have to get to my terminal and just start checking in because during the summer period the airport can be quite busy. I'm expecting to find quite a number of people at the check-in areas or security areas. So I decided to just start my journey to my designated terminal this early. So yep. So I went to the wrong terminal. I went to Terminal 2 instead of Terminal 1 because of confusion in the airplane names. I'm using EasyJet. I went to Jet 2 Terminal. Yeah. After walking all that distance, I had to come all the way back and go and look for Terminal 1, which was quite further as well. Yeah. quite unfortunate. Currently heading to the waiting lounge as I'm done with my check-in and security. So yeah, I have to wait for quite some time because my security stay didn't take long as I had anticipated. So what happens in this airport is that after your boarding pass doesn't show the gate number, so you have to come and check on the screens that we have in the lounge areas which gate you're supposed to go to. And because it was like 2 hours earlier before the flight time, the gate number was not yet being displayed at the screen. So I just had to wait somewhere and just chill. And yeah, for like around 2 hours before knowing which gate and what time will be boarding. Yeah, so I just chilled around and walked around as I passed time. But because I was very tired, I spent most of the time just seated because I was very sleepy.
Time I'm waiting you to answer the phone. Nothing seems to happen, but the last stage is gone. I hope somewhere your voice promises less and us more, but still my pillow's on the floor. Anyone could say that we are never assured, for things we're dreaming of are always out of the store. Pages, a lot of pages to forget, I'm so bored to say. Did you ever think I'm a friend? Everything will come to an end. It's so complicated to let go. I've come to know the hardest words to understand. But life's so easy to pretend. But everything will last forever. The rage has come. I felt so young and never called the name you wore.
The time to board has come, and here we go. So it's it's early in the morning, around 6:30 in the morning, and yeah, boarding to fly to another European country for my solo trip, as I'd mentioned. We have just landed. Ta-da! So welcome guys to the southern part of France. Signs that you've landed to the southern part of France is by the number of private jets I've seen behind there. The number of private jets means that this place has ballers. Anyway, my trip is in France, but as usual, many people when they visit France, they go to Paris. So in this case, I came to the southern side of France and I'm visiting Nice. So we're about to explore Nice together, and another day maybe we can explore Paris as well. But today we're on the southern side of France, and I'm so excited to see what the place holds for me. But I must mention that I've seen quite a number of private jets. Impressive. So the other reason I didn't pick Paris for my trip is because of the ongoing Olympics. I was kind of anticipating because of the Olympics, the place is probably crowded and accommodation probably expensive and price of things hiked up. So I decided to try Nice, and it's gonna be lovely, I believe. I took almost 1 hour at the passport control. The queue was very, very long. That was quite disappointing. So the queue was quite long, and we were just being served by one person for the people that don't have the UK or the US passport. So 1 hour in the passport control was quite a lot of time, and I was very tired and just decided to chill a little bit before I find my way to my hotel. So as usual, using the train or tram is a good idea. So I decided to find my way to the tram. So I used the Google Maps to check the number of, or rather the tram that I'm supposed to use to my hotel. And the Google Map works kind of well. And yeah, this is me in the tram heading to my hotel. So the first 2 stops from the airport is free, but after that you need to pay for your ticket. So I got off after the first 2 stops, paid for my ticket, which I decided to take a ticket for like around 5 trips. So unlike Spain, where the ticket I took was for the 5 days. In France, it was quite different and a little bit pricey. The cards were rather being charged per trip and not per day, which was kind of pricey, but yeah, well and good. So this is me just admiring around as I go to my hotel. Just got to the place and I have to walk to the hotel again. Google Maps came in handy, so just finding my way to the hotel again. So I was impressed by these tiny buses. I haven't seen such tiny ones in the UK. So first impression, the streets are very clean, tidy, and it's quite pretty. So tidy, clean, well arranged, and yeah, that's one of the charms. So it was very, very, very hot. The temperatures were quite high, low, high, but it was hot. Wait, high, yes. So I walked for quite a distance before I reached my accommodation, just admiring the place, taking videos, just day one excitement and all that. So the thing is, since my flight was very early in the morning, I arrived at 10 a.m. France time, and because the hotel check-in was at 4 p.m., that's quite late. So they allow you to keep your storage as you wait for the check-in time. I decided to do that, kept my bag, and decided to leave and just do some activities for the day as I wait on the 4 p.m. time. So I decided to use their washroom, which I was quite admiring because it was quite interesting, artistic, and this was part of their hotel, or rather lounge area in this hotel, and it was also quite pretty. So yeah, so I'm heading out just to do some activities as I wait for 4 p.m. instead of just sitting around, and hopefully all goes well. So guys, thank you so much for watching until towards the end of this video. I hope you stay locked for the other bit of my France visit and stay, and kindly remember to subscribe, like, share with your friends, your family, a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend, and kindly remember to subscribe, share, like, and view the entire video. So thank you so much, and thank you for always coming back. So at this point I was very angry, so I decided to try their Burger King and see how it tastes like as compared to Kenya and the UK. So my first impression about it, unlike the UK or Kenya where you serve by yourself. In France, you order it by yourself, yes, but you choose a table where you're going to be seated, and then a waiter will bring your order. So you don't have to go to the counter to get your own order. So that was very different. The burger tasted a little kind of the same, not really the same, but kind of the same. The only difference that I had was their soda, so I took Coke and it tasted quite different. Yeah, interesting. I was not really shocked about that one because even in the UK, their Coca Fanta kind of tastes different. Yeah, but I decided to just eat as I decide on my next stop. Yeah, the truth is I was quite 50-50 about the solo trip. I didn't know whether I'll manage to maneuver around, do the activities by myself, and just enjoy the place by myself. But I'm just looking forward to whatever it holds, and I hope the place is also safe for foreigners. And being France, most of the people are French speakers, so that is one of the challenges I'm going to face, or rather I've faced it already. So at the airport, I was confused about the tram terminals, and I approached someone thinking they speak English, only for them to mention that they just speak French. So kind of language barrier here and there, but you're likely to get other English speakers as well who might help around. So far so good. Hopefully all goes on well and I enjoy the place. Yeah, so thank you so much and bye bye.